Hello, I'm Jocelyn Moore, and in honor of all the mothers whom we celebrated yesterday, I'm reading Gerard Manley Hopkins' May Magnificat, which is an interpretation of the poem that Mary expresses in Luke's account of the visitation. It is a moment of Christian joy for Mary. And I find it illuminating both in Hopkins' poem as well as the original Magnificat poem that Mary's joy is generous. What I think we can learn from this poem and from Mary's own poem is that joy is not properly confined to an individual experience, but perhaps joy must naturally overflow as we see it doing in Mary, who immediately translates her experience of joy into true generosity and compassion. May is Mary's month, and I muse at that and wonder why. Her feasts follow reason, dated to season. Candlemas, Lady Day, but the Lady month, May? Why fasten that upon her, with a feasting in her honor? Is it only its being brighter than the most our must delight her? Is it opportunest, and flowers find soonest? Ask of her, the mighty mother. Her reply puts this other question: what is spring? Growth in everything. Flesh and fleece, fur and feather, grass and green world all together. Star-eyed, strawberry-breasted, Throstle above her nested. Cluster of bugle blue eggs thin, forms and warms the life within. And bird and blossom swell in sod or sheath or shell. All things rising, all things sizing, Mary sees, sympathizing with that world of good, nature's motherhood. Their magnifying of each its kind with delight calls to mind how she did in her stored magnify the Lord. Well, but there was more than this. Spring's universal bliss had much to say to offering Mary May. When drop of blood and foam dapple, bloom lights the orchard apple, and thicket and thorpe are merry with silver surfed cherry, and azuring over graybell makes wood banks and brakes wash wet like lakes, and magic cuckoo call caps, clears, and clinches all. This ecstasy all through mothering earth tells Mary her mirth, till Christ's birth to remember an exultation in God who was her salvation.